Let's see how we can generate videos from text using NeuroGen. So here we are at NeuroGen.art, and I'm going to full screen this page. And if we click Show Projects, we'll see our project drawer of previous projects that we've worked on in here. And then down here we have various videos that we've already rendered. And we'll come back to this in a little bit. But if we click New Project, we'll get the creation screen. We can name our project in here. Let's just call this one Demo Project. And we can select an orientation for the video. So we can do square, landscape, or portrait. We'll leave it as landscape for now. Leave any notes to ourselves and decide whether or not we want to share it. We can close this up, and then we start to create our frames in this box. So at the core of NeuroGen is the idea of a keyframe. So we're going to generate a few keyframes, and our video will be built around those keyframes. So let's take a look at how that works. We're going to type in a prompt, and we're going to generate an image from that prompt, and we're going to generate a few variations of that. So I'm going to paste in a prompt that I've used before: underwater fantasy world, alien life forms, high def, 3D, CGI, Blender, Maya. So this gives us some content and some styling, and we can click Generate Frame. And we can click this a few times and generate a few frames to see which we like best. And so now we've got our frames. I'm going to close this project drawer and make our frames a little bit bigger so we can see the detail a bit better, or we can make them even larger so that we can really see what came back. And from here, we could generate a video just from these keyframes. We could stitch these together and create our video from these, or we could choose the ones that we like and discard the ones that we don't. So say we don't want this one, we can delete that, and we can say delete this one. And then maybe we try a variation on this prompt to see something else. So maybe instead of alien life forms, we say cute robot. So now we can generate a few more frames. And so now we've got these 3 new frames. I'm going to get rid of this one and this one, as they've got a sort of watermark generated here. And maybe we'll keep just this one. This is pretty cute. So maybe we'll generate a few more. And so now we've got a few more frames. And this would be enough to generate a video if we wanted to from just these 5 frames, or we could generate a few more and continue to iterate until we got the sort of content that we wanted. Once we're ready to generate a video, we come down here and click Render Video, and the app will start to generate a video. And so the estimated time to complete this is about 70 minutes. So while that video is rendering, let's come back and look at our previous project so we can see how the frames map onto the video output. If we bring our project drawer back, then we can scroll down and we can see our previous projects. So let's bring up this one, titled Cosmic Consciousness. We can see our frames down here. We can see them in a bit more detail here. And if we come down to our videos, we can see that the matching video is this one here. So we could click on this and expand it, and we can see this is the video that's generated from those frames that we just saw. So if we come out here and we scroll back to the very beginning, you can see this frame here. If we come back up, that's this frame here. And if we were to come down to the end of the video, we see this frame. And if we come over here, that's this picture here. And note here that while we only have 8 frames for this project, our video is actually 50 seconds long. So this is the matching video. We can see it if we come back to the beginning. The whole video is 50 seconds long. So your video will not just be 8 frames long, but it will be defined at key points by the frames that you generate. And so that's what we see here, is the content being filled in between the keyframes that you've generated. So that's it. That's how quickly and easily you can create videos using NeuroGen. So have fun. We can't wait to see what everybody creates.